Here comes the dark arc. Oh my god, the goosebumps just from the music. I mean, that connects the two.
Is the world better?
Wow.
You make it better.
So that aids it.
Hey, what are you...
I've got this.
See how he's getting a headache? What did I say?
Playing their game.
And the thing is, Jess doesn't know
Trish is out
anything
there
about what's going on out
doing
there, you
damage.
know?
You're no longer a suspect in Officer Nussbaumer's murder.
Oh wow.
Because
Of
you
course,
found the
because of the
person who did
evidence.
Because the killer
Nah.
struck again while you were in here.
It's connected. And it's Trish and she
Yeah,
knows it
perfect
is.
alibi.
She would have worked it out. Is that Eric? Oh,
Drowning!
dude!
He was passed out on the
Did he go
office
and get
floor when I
drunk?
got here. Refused to leave.
Wow.
Said he had something important to tell you.
Why am I always
What did I say
drowning?
about him talking to Jess?
pulled
What
my
did I
fat
say?
getting him in
I
there.
knew it.
She asked for my help. I owed her.
You lied.
No, I didn't touch him. And Nussbaumer was an accident.
You brought her down to your shitty level.
What did I say? I knew that there would be conflict between him and her. Okay, I'm calling this so much lately. But anyway, we're going to pause it. We're going to talk really quickly about the climate of what's going on. Jess is now out. She's confirmed to not be the one who's responsible, which means she has the alibi, etc. All of that stuff, guys. And now they've got to figure out who it is. They think it's the masked vigilante, but we know it is. My question is Jess going to forgive Eric for this? Because that's her sister that he then almost like aided to do this. And now she's killed two people. Obviously, he didn't kill them, and obviously he didn't want that. But my question is how is Jess going to accept this? Because I would be fuming. She probably feels lied to. Not just that, but she also probably feels like her family is getting further and further away. That is the last family she has, you know. There needs to be a discussion. And of course, there is an endgame out here, guys. There's definitely going to be an endgame involving Salinger and Trish. And we just need to figure out how to intercept Trish in time to talk her down from this weird high she's on right now.
I didn't feel it. Until I did.
1 to 10.
For Trish? 5.
It's getting
Maybe-
bad, man. It's getting
maybe
so
not
bad.
permanently. I told her I wouldn't let her use my radar anymore, and she said she already knew who her next target was.
Salinger.
Darker and darker and darker. Like I said, I do not see a positive way out. Ooh.
I'm getting you out of here, asshole.
Getting myself out.
And she's protecting him. What did I say about conflict with Trish?
Trish!
Gosh
Walk away,
almighty.
Jeff.
I told you, I knew it.
Come on.
Gosh almighty. And there's the conflict right there. Did I literally call this? Oh. I don't want to see Jess versus
Why are
Trish,
you
man,
running?
at
You
all.
can take her.
We're going to the roof.
What, are you planning to throw me off?
She can't jump as far as I can.
I told you.
Oh, wow.
Trish will not give up.
She's gonna jump to a
Say her
building.
name.
You're always taking the easy way out.
Oh.
Easy way out would be to let her rip the rest of your face off.
Oh, she just threw her. So she can't get back. Come on, Jess, come on. Even though she's protecting the guy I hate. It doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. It's not going to. Okay, so Jess has basically fought off Trish in an attempt to protect Salinger. Not really. We know that she wants him dead, but we also know that she wants Trish to keep her sanity. Now, I don't have any disbelief right now that if someone came along and murdered this guy, anyone would care. But if it's Trish, that's different because she knows what it's like. She's been through it with Kilgrave and she knows what it will do to Trish if she does it. And Trish doesn't know it right now either, but she will if she does this. So the point of the matter is there's conflict like I predicted, guys. Jess versus Trish, Trish versus Jess, whatever you want to call it. It's not looking good. And like I said, I think Jess believes she can save Trish, but at this point in time, I just don't see a positive. I do not see a positive because the grief is becoming overwhelming. The dark arc is getting worse. How does she come back from this? You know, especially being as this is the second to last episode. Now, as for what next, if I'm honest, I don't know. Because Jess doesn't want to be near this guy, period. But she's going to force herself to be. We know what he wants. He wants her dead. So, how does this sort itself out, you know? How do we... I don't know. She says she's still got evidence. I kind of feel like that was a bluff. I'm trying to theorize as to how this ends, you know? As to how we get Trish off the edge, how she doesn't go away, how she doesn't die, even though I think potentially that is going to be the sort of ultimate ending, either prison or death, and how we get somewhat of a happier ending with our final series of Jessica Jones. The only other thing that I theorize could happen is Jess taking the burden from Trish, and that would mean Jess killing Salinger to protect Trish's whatever morality or humanity she's still got left. I sort of theorized that maybe Jess would go to prison to save Trish. That's what I theorized before. It didn't end up happening. Could she now save Trish in a different way?
What are you doing here? Been here since 2 in the morning, waiting to dump this shithead off with you.
Excuse me?
That was your plan? To leave me with her?
I'm sorry, but Hogarth and Associates doesn't provide protection.
No, you can't afford the overhead.
I actually theorized that he would kill Hogarth because of the things she's done, and whether she... I think that he thinks she deserves where she is, but does she still deserve it with the way she's gone about her business? That's what I'm theorizing, or questioning, you know? I don't know.
I think that she may have threatened me.
You think?
She did.
I asked her to do
That's
something.
the thing.
Okay, I pressured her.
You don't fit her profile,
I don't know.
and I'm gonna handle it.
I don't know, man. I would be worried.
I'm not
I
doing
would
it for
be
you.
worried, man. Gosh. All the bad people she's kept out of, you know.
It's not really my place to say.
Awkward.
Very awkward. Look at his...
Hey, bro.
I'm just doing her something.
Oh.
I think you're doing more than that.
Don't be a dick, Eric. He's helping me out.
I don't think she's safe, to be honest with you.
You'll be all right.
So Jessica needed us to do something?
Right.
If it involves helping Trish, I'm not.
We're helping Trish.
Dude, does he even want to?
Time to let the cops handle her.
No.
Oh.
It's not her fault.
And look who it is. Exactly who we expect. Oh, can I just say one thing? I was thinking about this the other day. I don't know if I've already said this, but like I find it quite amusing thinking about this. I love Jessica Jones. I think so far my favourite season has been 1, then 3, then 2. 2 I think was a little bit... I think 2 needed some sort of villain that I still was missing something. But anyway, what I'm trying to say, right, is since Kilgrave, we haven't really had someone up to that caliber. And whenever I think about this, I think, I try and imagine what it would be like if Kilgrave was still alive. Like, picture this, right, the way they end Season 3. We haven't seen Kilgrave in goodness knows how long. Maybe it does not how it ends Season 3, but maybe how it kickstarts Season 4. Or maybe how ends Season 3 kickstarts Season 4, right? Just hear me out. We haven't seen Kilgrave since Season 1. He actually gets away in Season 1 instead of Jess killing him. Without Trish. He gets away. So something happens, maybe a scuffle happens, somehow Jess manages to keep Trish safe, and he gets away. End of Season 3. We've got this massive dilemma. Trish is doing this, Jess is doing this, we've got Salinger who's threatening Jess. Now, wouldn't it be so freaking funny if the way Salinger went out is by Kilgrave losing his you-know-what's-it for someone going after Jess? Because he's got this weird love-hate relationship with her. Like, he wouldn't kill her. He, loves her, right? Imagine that was the way Salinger bowed out via Kilgrave. He just shows up and it's like, But the reason I bring that up is because I think to myself, like, that would be a cool way to start Season 4, sort of be like, Salinger's dead. We think it may have been Trish. Jess is talking to Trish, sort of saying, why did you kill Salinger? Or they start having a conversation about it, and she goes, what do you mean? I didn't kill Salinger. And then just like this really big realization moment where you're like, what the heck? And then you get like, I don't know, you get like a call from a random number or something, and then you just hear like the over the phone Kilgrave voice. I don't know. I just think it will be so sick, and then that kickstarts Season 4 like I'm back,
Yes.
Oh, she's making it look like Jess is hurting him.
End him.
Oh. Wow.
That camera uploads to a server.
Wow, that's where the camera is.
Do you trust the cloud?
Oh
Evidence of
my
your sick
God.
Shit.
No. Crushed. End of. There goes your evidence. Not safe now. Who is no longer in your pocket, my friend? Oh!
Jesus.
Malcolm!
She be all right?
Yeah. I'll tell you
Yes!
again when she wakes up.
Now we just need to tie her to a chair or something and bloody well keep her restrained.
This is for you. You're lying.
Am I?
Oh! I say this every single time. Do we really think it's over? No. The answer is no. What do serial killers love doing, guys? They have one last hurrah and then they bow out for good. He hasn't had that yet. Now, who is on the radar? Trish, Malcolm, Eric, Eric's sister, Hogarth, who I think is a massive one. My theory is that he is going to kill Hogarth. I don't know why, and I don't know what it is, but that is my theory. Simply because she's now rejected him, she's pushed him away, she's stopped doing this. We know that she protects bad people. We know that she potentially could be on his radar. Either that, or he's going to kill someone close to Jess. And I say this, it won't be Jess, obviously, but the likes of Malcolm, Trish, or Eric. I think Malcolm, Trish, Eric, and Hogarth are all serious victim worries right now. Not so much the sister. I feel like the sister, it would be pretty like, it would be a bow out, but it wouldn't be a very big one, right? You got to think, you got to build your way up to the big thing. I think Dorothy was massive. To end or bow out with a bang, it has to be bigger than that. Someone of those central four. Yeah. Tied to a pole. How are you gonna get out of that?
Shit!
And it's Malcolm.
Everything's out of reach.
Oh!
What the hell is this?
If this was my play, you'd be in police custody.
Exactly.
Well, because you're all about justice.
Do you ever miss the person you used to be?
Imagine somehow she convinces Malcolm to let her out. That would be... why do I think that's gonna happen, man? For goodness sakes.
She'll come back. You brought me back.
Question is, where is Salinger? That is my question. Beyond anything. And what's he doing? I think it was a mistake leaving him wherever he was, because he's not done. Someone like that just doesn't clock off, you know. Doesn't give up when they realise it's ending. They have one last bang. I'm just saying it's going to be Malcolm, isn't it? What's going on right now? Or did he put something in her... Oh...
It must be maddening.
My...
It is predictable.
God! And this is the photo he has wanted
Jessica
this
Jones.
whole time. I knew it was a mistake leaving him.
Causes partial paralysis.
I thought so. So now her powers are basically useless. Paralyzed, strapped to a chair, about to be butchered.
You're longing for distinction.
Gross, man.
Or how about your chosen
God
profession?
almighty.
Not everyone can live off of their dead brother's settlement.
Yeah, gosh almighty. I told you, man. I knew he'd have a last hurrah, and I kind of looked over the fact that it might be Jess in terms of attempting to be Jess, because I just thought that, you know, maybe she was too, well, advanced for him in a sense, but no, she's been tranquilized, she's put to a chair. I knew it was a mistake leaving him there, and now we're going to have to rely on everyone else to get her out of this. Now the question is how does Trish hold back if we need her help? We're going to need her help, right? So how are we going to keep her to get her to hold back from killing him? Or is that going to be this arc? Is she going to learn that what she did was wrong? Is her time with Malcolm going to be more meaningful than we think? We've still got a whole episode and a half left, and Jess is already strapped to the chair.
They died so that you could save the world.
Wow.
One person at a time. And
What
now
the
you pretend like you never wanted it.
So she wants her to accept
You're
that her
terrified.
family died for her to be
You've
a hero.
already failed them.
You know, I thought I knew you. But actually, you're just an asshole.
We're all assholes, but no, he's not just an asshole.
My girlfriend would agree with you.
What I did was wrong. But it was also right.
It was wrong, but it had right consequences.
So the ends justify the means?
I don't know, man. The thing
If I
is
want it to end.
she's got it so
You want
skew
it to end.
We're done here.
Surely, she's showing him himself, isn't she?
You need that logic. Because if they're worthy kills,
The knife!
you're not just a murderer. You love it. That's the real reason you tortured and killed Dorothy, isn't it?
She's literally showing him a mirror.
Because it brings you pleasure.
Oh, where's that gonna lead?
You and your stiff little knife, you're probably hard right now, aren't you?
I killed Dorothy to punish you. To punish
But
all
that's
of
not his motive though, then, is it? So you killed an innocent to... There's your truth.
You're not the only one with a camera.
Oh! And let me guess, that's gonna upload if... Oh my god.
I did lie about one thing, though.
Yes! Oh! What? So she was faking it. Oh my god.
You look like a real asshole tippy-toeing around here in your ninja outfit.
I suppose you think you're a hero now, too.
Oh! God, you know how happy I am about that? Do you know how happy I am about that?
Yeah.
Yes! I was thinking this was going to be horrid. So, all along, paralysis, I should have known, to be fair, that if Kilgrave's abilities aren't going to work, there's no way that a tranquilizer will work. Come on. Fake that, unless obviously it was swapped out. I'm not completely sure about that. I wasn't listening completely. I didn't hear that last line from Eric, but Eric was there. They got it on footage, the confession, everything. So now they have everything they need to put him away. There's one problem. I don't think it's going to happen. Now let me tell you why. I have a weird feeling that Malcolm's going to let Trish go, and Trish is going to finish this once and for all. That's just my bet. I don't know what it is. I just have this weird feeling that she is not going to rest until he's dead. And I don't know why, but I get this vibe that Malcolm's going to just help her. I don't know why, man. I can't explain it. The other cool thing as well is, like, Jess is calling Costa. She's going to give him the evidence, be like, boom, get him back in the job, you know? Because he's the one who did this. He finally solved the case. Get him.
I'll put out an APB on him.
No need. You can pick Salinger up at my office.
Please don't tell me they left him there.
Never mind, I don't want to know.
Wait, what's happening? She's taking the knife. Because of the,
Costa.
I killed Dorothy to punish you.
Don't forget to read him his rights.
To be fair, his last hurrah could be getting Trish put in prison, because he still has the... He could still somehow have evidence somewhere or something, I don't know.
As long as Salinger and other assholes like him are out there, I don't know if I can get her back.
It's almost like alter ego. She's pushed her aside because Trish was too much of a, you know, moral compass, if that makes sense. Broken, but compass.
I never meant to hurt you.
It's always so dire, isn't it? It's hard to watch a show without feeling depressed. We've got one more episode left and then that's it. I'm just trying to figure out how could there be more.
I mean, I know they caught him, but I wish the death penalty was legal in this state. Probably use the system to his
You
advantage.
hear that one more?
Something's
See
always-
that again? See the
Why
one
couldn't you just
convenient
die in a
line to her.
shootout?
I wish the death penalty was legal.
Oh my
She
God.
will not stop.
Not used to being the one who's bound up, are you?
But look at the life he's about to live. Oh my goodness. How pleasant, eh?
Don't open the door.
I bet you it's Trish. I bet you it's Trish. What did I say?
It's her.
Oh! I told you! I knew it! The thing is no one else is there either, so what does she do? Does she pull the trigger? She wants to... I bet she wants to beat him. That's the thing.
What's taking so long?
Old equipment. In the 40s, the tunnel was used to bring mobsters from the jail to the courthouse. Since then, we've been...
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. 4 minutes. Oh my god.
The fourth time you stabbed her. The fifth! The slit to her throat!
I can't say that I'm particularly sympathetic for him, but I know where this leads for Trish. Nowhere good. Wow. And he's dead, isn't he? I told you. And where does Trish go? Does she just accept defeat and go to prison or what? I told you there'd be a last bang. His head is literally going to be absolutely caved in, isn't it? Holy shoot. And look at his face. Okay guys, I don't know how to explain how I'm feeling right now, but I'll do the best I can to do so. Basically, I don't feel bad for Salinger. Of course I don't. The things he's done, the people he's murdered, and the way he's done it, and I'm never gonna feel bad for someone like that. Similar to what I said earlier in this episode, or one of the episodes, I don't think Jess cares how he dies, as long as it's not Trish who does it, you know? If he were to die, I'm not gonna feel I'm not gonna lose sleep on it, but it's just the way he died, and Trish, and the act of her losing her humanity and who she is, and Trish Walker basically being sidelined now to do that is not good, you know? And ultimately, I thought that there was gonna be a last hurrah for him. And I think I got a little bit like, the villain changed. You know, there were two villains in the story. Trish Walker and what's his name, Salinger. Salinger was obviously the main villain, and Trish isn't like, you wouldn't consider her a villain on first look. Like, you wouldn't see, oh my god, she's a villain. But she definitely adopted villain strategies. And I think I got a little bit lost in thinking that Salinger was going to have the last hurrah, when instead it would be Trish. And that revenge arc, and just the cycle of violence of becoming that thing she always hated. And the fact that now he's definitely dead. Like, there's no way he survives a beating like that. And Trish Walker walks away as Hellcat, a brand new person. And she said she would continue to do it as well, let's be honest. Like, yeah, Salinger's done. And I think that was the big hurrah, it was the big final thing she wanted to do. But that's not it. She said it to Malcolm. She doesn't think she'll be able to be Trish again until evil is rid from the world. Now, the unfortunate thing about that is that almost indefinitely means that Jess is going to have to go and get Trish and hunt down Trish, and I have a feeling Jess is going to have to realise that this is game and it's over, and that Trish needs to go away. I have a feeling she's going to realise that to protect herself, she needs to go away. There's no way she would hurt her or kill her. There's not a chance in hell. But I do believe that Jess will now, in a sense, betray Trish to put her in prison. Similar to the mindset Malcolm has that the police should deal with it, I think Jess is going to go against Trish. And I think she's going to do it to protect her. I don't think Trish will realise that straight away. I don't think she'll realise it at all, to be honest, being as we're on the last episode now. But I do think Jess will put her away herself, unfortunately. And that will be this big arc of, like, sometimes there won't be a happy ending. Like, I don't think Jessica Jones is ever going to have a happy ending. But this is a much better ending than Trish dying, or Trish getting hurt, or Trish becoming, you know, a fully blown villain beyond, you know, all that. That is the problem. So I think that's the dilemma, and it's obviously, of course, it's going to fall on Jess again. But at least this time we know Jess has got people around her that can support her and help her in this situation. That's just my theory, that Jess is going to go against Trish now. Now, I'm glad that she's still with Eric. I'm glad that Malcolm's helping, and I'm glad about all of that. I think that's fantastic. What I actually do, let me just say this much. I'm trying to think of a way that Jerry could come back into this in a positive way. You never know, she could become Trish's lawyer, you know, because I'll be a bit upset if we don't get some sort of redemption for her. Obviously, I'm sure they expected there to be a 4th season, but imagine she goes and becomes like, Trish gets put away. She has this time to sort of reevaluate her life, figure out what's going on, realize that allow the grieving process, because a lot of this will be responsible because of the grieving process, allow that to surpass. And then from that point onwards, then you've got Hogarth helping Trish, you know, becoming like lawyer and this and that and the other and doing this for that. And that becomes the thing. To be fair though, Trish's identity is still unknown. So whether she goes away at all, I don't know. There's a lot of different avenues they can take for the final episode. Whether they even explore Trish completely, I'm not sure. Whether they planned to and didn't manage to. All of that kind of stuff, guys, we'll find out in the last episode, which I'm not excited for because it's the end, and I don't like endings. But what I do imagine is a lot of loose ends tying off and a lot of questions answered, and hopefully not a lot unanswered, being as this is the last season. Like I said last time, guys, I don't have a lot to say at the end of this reaction. To be fair, I didn't even speak that much during the reaction. It's a pretty quick one, maybe. Maybe a quick one, I'm not sure. But yeah, anyway, guys, I think I'm going to leave that there. So if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for new content every single week. Also, guys, don't forget to follow my Instagram, BritishChap with 2 P's, link in the description below, and let me know down below what you thought of the episode and the reaction as a whole, and where you think Trish goes from here. Also, chances are when this comes out, I've finished the series, so if you want, let me know down below, guys, where you would have gone with the season 4 with Trish. I'll let you guys know in my next reaction, because I usually do that at the end. Maybe I'll do a what if episode for each of the Marvel series, being as I didn't react to the other ones, I'll do it. But yeah, anyway, guys, that's all from me. As ever, this has been your boy, BritishChap. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next